Do not watch this video casually. This is not entertainment. It is not motivation, and it is not advice designed to make you feel good. This video exists to explain clearly and calmly why most people will never become wealthy, even though they work hard, even though they are intelligent, even though they want it deeply, if you stay. Until the end, you will not feel inspired. You will feel alert, because once you understand how wealth actually works, you cannot unsee it. I grew up around wealth, not online wealth, not viral wealth, not people pretending, real wealth, quiet wealth, families who owned assets, influence, and leverage long before the internet made money loud. What I am about to explain is not theory. It is observation, and observation, when repeated long enough, reveals patterns. This channel exists to explain those patterns. Most people ask, how do I get rich? That question already puts them behind. The correct question is, why do most people never get rich? Because once you understand the barriers, you stop fighting imaginary enemies and start correcting structure. Poverty is rarely caused by lack of effort. It is caused by invisible ceilings. The first ceiling is time-based income. Most people trade hours for pay. 1 hour worked, 1 hour paid. This is not immoral. It is simply limited. There are only 24 hours in a day, and your body eventually fails. The wealthy detach income from time. They build things once that continue paying them repeatedly. Businesses, equity, media, intellectual property, systems. If your income stops when you stop, you are not building wealth. You are surviving efficiently. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Hard work does not scale. Structure does. This is why people who appear less talented, less educated, and less disciplined often surpass those who deserve it. They chose leverage over effort. Effort exhausts, leverage compounds. The second ceiling is fear, but it hides behind respectable words. Stability, security, being realistic. Most people are not afraid of risk. They are afraid of temporary discomfort. Wealth is not built by gambling, but it is never built by standing still. Calculated risk is the admission price, learning a skill, starting something small, investing early instead of perfectly. Fear keeps people waiting, and opportunity does not wait. If this already feels uncomfortable, that is a good sign, because comfort is expensive. Stay with me. The next part explains why many high earners still remain financially fragile. Most people borrow to consume, cars that depreciate, lifestyle that requires maintenance, status that must be defended monthly, interest quietly drains their future. The wealthy also use debt but differently. They borrow to acquire assets. Things that produce cash flow, things that grow, things that offset the cost of time. Debt is neither good nor bad. Its direction matters. Most people were trained to earn money. They were never trained to understand it. Assets versus liabilities, compounding, opportunity cost, leverage. Without this knowledge, income increases only. Create bigger problems. More spending, more complexity, more pressure. Education is not optional. It is defensive at the deepest level. Wealth is not money. It is position. Consumers react. Owners decide. Employees wait. Investors position. The moment you shift from asking, "What can I buy?" to asking, "What can I own?" your financial trajectory changes quietly, permanently. This channel is not here to impress you. It exists to explain where attention is moving, which skills compound, how leverage is built quietly, and how ordinary people cross 7 figures without noise, no hype, no theatrics, only structure. You are not behind because you are incapable. You are behind because no one explained the game. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And once you start building structure, time begins working for you instead of against you. If this video clarified something you could not previously explain, subscribe. Not because I asked, but because this channel continues this conversation. This is episode 1. The next videos break down attention as currency, media as leverage, why one audience is enough, and how wealth compounds quietly. We are only beginning.